What's up, everyone? This is Jamie Bateman with Labrador Lending, and today I just want to go through some before and after pictures of some of the local rental properties that my wife and I own that we personally managed rehabs on. This was prior to us getting into notes, so this is 2015 through 2018 kind of time frame, and we're going to go through three different properties that we rehabbed and then placed tenants in, refinanced, repeated the process, and I'm sure most of you are familiar with the BRRRR term. So I hope you enjoy this. 6 of our properties are in Baltimore County, Maryland, in pretty much the same general area. They're basically the same house, which is nice for scaling and a lot of other reasons. But hope you enjoy the pictures. This is the first rehab we did, and here was the basement. Looked like somebody, I don't know what was going on in here. It's in pretty rough shape. This was actually an REO that we purchased in Towson, and it's an end unit, so it's a bigger unit compared to some of these properties. So that was the before. This is the after. This is obviously the basement still. Bathroom upstairs. Replaced all the tile here. It was all cracking and falling apart. So subway tile, which my wife likes. We did put carpeting in this property. Replaced the carpet. Redid the hardwood floors. This is the dining room. Obviously the exterior. So a little bit of a story with this one. We replaced the sidewalk, actually a pretty good sized sidewalk all the way down to the corner, and put a tenant in here, and then a month or two later found out that we had to rip up the sidewalk and replace the sewer line. So that was fun. We tried to save what we'd done, but for the most part kind of had to redo a good chunk of the sidewalk there. So I don't know if I have pictures of that, but that was quite a process. You can see kind of the before of the sidewalk there, and that's after. This was the kitchen, before and after, before, after, basement again. Put in that was the before, after, nice laundry area, and there you go. So that was our first rehab. This was another townhouse. It's in Loch Raven Village in Towson, and obviously this is the kitchen, and then after, before, after, before, after, before, and after. You get the point. So we actually tore down this wall between the kitchen and the dining room in this one. So this was kind of a big project, and we put in this bar area with 2 different levels of granite, and replaced the appliances. So that was the dining room beforehand, and then after. And there's my dad. Before. This thing had beautiful hardwood floors, and really all we did, we didn't even refinish these floors. We ripped up the carpeting. It was the seller was an older woman who I think she moved into a retirement home, I believe, if I remember correctly. She'd been there for 40 or 50 years, and the carpeting had been on the floor for a long period of time. So the floors were in great shape, and this was before, after. We didn't touch the floors other than ripping up the carpet, which was great from a investment standpoint. So this was the basement, and they had kind of a kitchen area down here. I think she used to host big Italian get-togethers, and then but we kind of did away with the kitchen area and put in a washer and dryer. And I think the current tenants use this as another bedroom. They have a bed down here. So this was before and after. This was before, and that's what we did after. So trying to add value. This was tile flooring in the bathroom in the basement that we put in. And we did do a whole shower there in the basement too. So some of these you can add value by simply taking a half bath. This one already technically had a full bath, but that's borderline. So a lot of these you can add value by turning the basement half bath into a full bath. So if you want to go through and see these in more detail, feel free to check them out, LabradorLending.com. That was the bathroom before and after. Painted the tub, left the same tub. Those things are really pricey and challenging to get out, so we just painted the tile and the tub. And this is the third one that we're going to go through. So this was the most recent rehab besides our Jacksonville deal that we did, and that my wife and I worked on ourselves. We would do the unskilled labor, but kind of manage the projects pretty hands-on. We've since hired a property manager. So we redid the whole front door area and redid the hardwood floors in this one as well. This was the kitchen, put in the vinyl plank flooring. This was 2017, I believe. Redid the appliances, put in granite countertop, and these are both before, after. So you get the point. This is one that so they barely even had a a half bath down here. So we did rip this out and create a full bath. So this was one we turned a half bath into a full bath. So now this one has 2 bathrooms. It's pretty tight still, so it's actually tough to get good pictures. Added a washer and dryer in the basement. So this was before and after, and then before, after. That's the shower we put in. Before, after. So hope you've enjoyed these. Not our normal note investing video here, but I know people like before and after pictures, and like I said, we've got a lot of other free content on our website, LabradorLending.com. Check it out, or if you want to go through these pictures, they're on there as well. And we're much more into note investing these days, but our rentals are still a very important part of our portfolio, and it's nice to know if we ever do take back a property that we are not afraid to do a rehab or hold it as a rental. We've got options. So it's one of the things I love about note investing and real estate, kind of working synergistically, and it keeps things fun, and it keeps us in control. So feel free to reach out. Take care. Smash that like button.